Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Digging in, Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Sanchez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Marte retired, and there's one away. Josh Harrison stands in past meetings with Jay Happ, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. No balls and 1 strike. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Torres picks it up. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. In order go the Pirates. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Gardner leads off first with 1 away. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Tough slider down low for a strike. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Happ hails from the prairie state of Illinois. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Grounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one just missed outside. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Mercer gonna have to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. This one is launched. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a two-run homer down the line in left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Luke Voigt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Archer steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again. 1-2, and the changeup is way low that time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. It's a strike. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to short. Mercer is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Left fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
And he misses again, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Gardner over at second. Judge at first, 1 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. He's forced to settle for 1. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In now, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, First baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He reached on a single in his first try. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1. Ready to take his hacks again. Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Archer steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now another 1-2, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In there, and it's even at 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Andujar will put this one away, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees,
First pitch on its way.
Brett Gardner.
Hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets fastened. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Stephen Brault is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. The 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Stanton at 3rd. Gregorius is over at 2nd with 1 down in the inning.
can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Missed with a slider.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Takes this the other way to right. Polanco is there. Let's see if they test it. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and here's Jordy Mercer now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Josh Harrison stands in.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Beat it already a couple of times, so it's not
one gone. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses 1-1. On the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he lays off again, ball 3. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning. Digging it. In, Brett Gardner will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Neil Walker is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Rolled slowly to first. Bell scoops it up. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He leads off there half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he takes a cold strike 2. Hit toward the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Moran stands at second with no outs. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Changeup in for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Josh Harrison will be next. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Josh Harrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A ball and a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he's safe. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far, but he struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick.
Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run is in to score on the play. Andrew McCutchen is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing right field.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Gregory Polanco would be next. 3-1 to him now. Men on third with 2 down. And the count will be full. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Betances, originally from New York State, he was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Polanco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ready once again, Colin Moran. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Jordy Mercer now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 7-4 contest. Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You just
throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-4 the final finish today. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jay Happ pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for Victoria, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan Station. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.